Hey guys, welcome to your Real Estate Market Minute with Crystal Roy of the Safari Group. And I want to talk to you today about building wealth with real estate. One of the fun things that I have in my job is to help people understand how to build wealth with real estate. We know that about 95% of the mega wealthy in the United States are wealthy due to real estate and real estate holdings. And you can begin your journey to wealth through real estate as well. I want to talk to you today specifically about down payment assistance. Now, down payment assistance is where the state of either North or South Carolina, where I'm licensed, will actually give you down payment assistance for you to be able to purchase a home. The reason that the state invests in you and in your family is because statistics show that families who have children who are in school who live in homes that are owned versus rented actually perform better in school. And of course, you know, that trickles out to how they are as citizens contributing to society, to how, you know, we interact with them on the job when they're at work. So just lots of different benefits to our community as a whole when families are living in homes that are owned versus rented. Families tend to stay more stable in one location, or able to develop more support in the community when homes are owned versus rented. So what is down payment assistance? Down payment assistance is literally where the state of North Carolina, the North Carolina Housing Finance Agency, will pay your down payment to invest in you and in home ownership. As homes and neighborhoods are more stable, property values increase over time, which impacts the overall community and keeps property values high, right? Up to $15,000 is available for that. So if you have not owned a home in the last 3 years, you would actually be considered a first-time home buyer, and you would be able to get down payment assistance. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've never owned a home, you just haven't had a home deeded in your name in the last 3 years. This down payment assistance is paid at closing on your behalf and will be shown on the closing disclosures. And a lot of people ask me a couple of different questions and perspectives I get on this. Number one is, how does that impact the interest rate that I'm going to pay? So a couple of views on that is this. Yes, it will impact your interest rate that you're going to pay on your purchase just a little bit. So for example, at the beginning of the month, I helped a family buy a home, and they hadn't had a home in their names in about 3 years, so they were able to get down payment assistance. Where their normal interest rate based on great credit scores and low debt to income ratio would have been about 3%, they did pay 3.72%. But before you freak out about that little bit of an increase, just think about this. If they continued renting 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years in their rental, from $12,000 to $16,000 a year just gone, that's actually 100% interest they would be paying. So it's just a small increase in 3% to 3.72%. Or even 3.75, even 4% would be a lot cheaper than 100% interest rate. So when we look at the overall picture, we know that homes in the $300,000 price point in the last 3 years in our market have actually appreciated over 38%. I think it's 38.4. In 1 year, in our market, homes at the $300,000 price point have appreciated 16.6%. So if you take the 3% that you're paying in interest and subtract it from that, you see that you're still getting a huge return on your investment. Now, with the down payment assistance, there are 2 programs. One is a program where everything is forgiven at the closing table, but currently our down payment assistance program is one where over a period of time of 10 years, you are required to pay back less and less of the amount if you should sell earlier than 10 years. But after 10 years, it's completely forgiven. But again, when you balance that, 38% appreciation of 3 years over having to pay back, maybe $15,000, that's really not a lot to talk about. One of the ways I've helped one of my clients develop and build wealth through real estate is he actually purchased a home, a small home, his first home. And in the first year, he did some updates. He did all new flooring. He did a new kitchen. He did tile, so he upgraded from carpet or some vinyl into tile, and just made it look market ready. And we were able to actually sell it. And he had, as soon as he got all his updates done, he refinanced. When he refinanced, he rolled his student loan of about $20,000 into the refinance. So he paid off his student loan with his refinance. So the updates actually improved the property value. He rolled into that the student loan, and then we sold the house the next year, and he still walked away with $80,000. So that's a great way to build wealth. And that was just in a couple of years. There's no better place to put your money than into real estate. Thinking about down payment assistance, if I can help you at all with your goals of owning a home or building wealth through real estate, please reach out to me, Crystal Roy, at the Safari Group at 704-562-1030. Again, Crystal Roy, 704-562-1030. I'd love to talk to you about your goals, your strategies, your timeline, your must-haves, and the big picture. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.